Welcome to the Cereal and Grape Juice Show.
Yay!
Oh, very good. Mama is confirmed for the Game of Thrones watch party tomorrow. Mama and I are watching Game of Thrones in a Zoom watch party. I own the series digitally, so she hasn't seen it. I have many times. Tomorrow, it's the Golden Crown. For those of you who know Game of Thrones, you know the Golden Crown. And that's the episode tomorrow. Maybe more, but that's the next one. All right. I'm there be all over the world. Mainly on Threads. I don't even do TikTok anymore. TikTok, I don't know. TikTok's made people stupid. That's my opinion. But it's there. X. I've been going to it a little more. Just to look at it. And it's just, there's so many ads. And, so, Threads is where I do my shit. Because the algorithm is better. I don't have to see any political garbage. Just, you know, you want to see just movies, video game stuff, wrestling stuff, you'll only see that. If you want to see just politics stuff, you'll only see that. I don't know why you would, but there's 8 billion people in the world, and not all of them can have as much sense as I claim to have. So here we go. We're going to continue the Brainstorm finale. Huxley has just died. While we're here, at this point, let me invisibilize, sorry, silicone here. Because he'll be cycling the whole time. So just take it easy on the laptop. Okay, so now so right now we're gonna move Landon's eyeballs and his upper body. Okay, so here we go. We're at 11:4:30 is where Brainstorm diaries start. Using the chat for the notes. Dun, 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 dun. All right, here we go.
Huxley and I. It was the.
Okay, now he's gonna look at all of us. Okay.
It was the one person who was allowed to call it soccer.
Integrity. Landon. Okay, now here's the thing though.
Was the one person who was allowed to call it soccer. Call it soccer. He was beautiful inside and out.
Oh, don't cry, Daddy. Oh, you still have us. Your 3 special.
Come on. Here we go.
cry, Daddy. Oh, you still have us, your three special boys.
Come on, there we go. Okay, step it there. Not gonna blink. No, not noisy. Step! We're not making it noisy. What are you doing? Look at it being all over the place. You're a step, for crying out loud. There we go.
Three special boys.
Didn't tilt him here? His head? No? Okay. Know what we can do? Come on. Come on. Hurry up. There you go. Okay. It tilts here. Let's move it. From there. Go over there. Or back over there.
Three special boys.
Fuck you,
Shit, no, like, he's not gonna.
you idiots.
Oh! It's a minute. Integrity here. Okay.
Beloved Brainstorm character Huxley has torn a hole into the hearts across the universe. Let's see what some have to say. Huxley and I... He was the one person who was allowed to call it soccer. He was beautiful inside and out.
Oh, don't cry, Daddy. Oh, you still have us, your three special boys.
Fuck you, idiots. Am I upset? Damn it. Idiots.
Alright, we gotta. Upper body. Yep. No, not there. Here. There, 430. Ugh. Why? Alright, here we Come on. No, not that. Bloody hell, does that constantly because the laptop doesn't want to keep up. he did. Come on. Keep up with the man. There we go. Why not? See how it looks. Come on.
Huxley.
Oh my god. Okay. I want him to be on that pose when you get there, but...
Huxley.
You know, we could just go back further. Lead him back a little further. No, don't do that. Just in case. Just copy and paste. Copy paste. There we go. There. Wow.
Huxley and I. It was.
Loser.
It was the.
Copy paste, man, just in case.
It was the one person who was allowed to call it soccer.
Oh my god. Okay. Go back and copy paste it just in case it. Copy paste it just in case it. Yeah, whatever that means. That's what it means. And save the word. Is that an email saying that Prime Video has a Black Friday sale happening? Yep. I'm sure they do. I have movies on my wish list, my Prime Video wish list, that I am waiting to go on sale, but they just won't go on sale. You know? I don't know why. Don't know why. Maybe they will. They won't. Okay. Okay, here we go. Landon.
He was beautiful. He was beautiful inside and out. Oh, don't.
There we go.
Oh, don't cry, Daddy. Oh, you still.
And give me that. And...
You still have us. Your three special.
Come on, back. Here we go. Where are we at now? 11,954. Oh, there you are, right in front of my face. Okay. Paste you there. You're three special boys. Back one frame. Yeah, it's about the same as the other ones. Yep. So it's about 3 frames. Frames!
Have us. Your three special boys.
Hmm. Come on, man. Keep up. Have to keep double checking to make sure you're on the right frame.
Fuck you, you idiots.
Okay. Yes, let's see.
Huxley and I. He was the one person who was allowed to call it soccer. He was beautiful inside and out. Oh, don't cry, Daddy. Oh, you still have us. Your three special boys. Fuck you, idiots. Am I upset?
Right on. It's time for... We gotta blink the other guys a couple times. And then when he says, fuck you idiots, they're gonna go in for just, you know, to embrace him. Just to comfort him. 'Cause- Yep. Alright, Landon. Okay. Gonna go with you now. Joe. We're not gonna do too much blinkies. Keep it simple. Eh. Come on. There we go. And open. And give me that.
Huxley and I. He was the one person who was allowed to call it soccer. He was beautiful inside and out. Oh, don't cry, Daddy. Oh,
Come on. There you go.
Oh, you still have us. Your three
Cool.
special boys. Fuck you, idiot.
Okay. Do the head tilts for him. Okay. Fuck you idiots.
Oh, you still have us, your three special boys. Fuck you, idiot.
Okay, and he's gonna go into like, we need the right arm. Yep. But also do the do this. He's gonna do a wee dumpy walk. Come on, where are you? There you are. Where's his shit? Oh, there it is. Okay, just a wee dumpy walk. He's gonna start by walking that way. I think it was right there, and then there he's gonna reset. And give me your right arm. There you go. Go comfort, father. So that good for Spoonie Joe?
Fuck you, idiots.
Spoonie Joe's good to go. Yeah. Oh yeah, and a reminder to the millions. Thank you. That tomorrow we will be animating something else. We will be making new animations for the 7th level. I did his old ones. They're just terrible looking to me now. So I offered to make new ones for him. He said, do so. So I so do tomorrow. So yeah, that's what we'll be doing tomorrow. So okay, there we go. Now we need Spoonie. Who's next? Jim. Here comes wee Spoonie Jim. Which is this guy. Glasses boy. Would you like to give your daddy a wee pat in the back? Make sure he knows
Huxley and I.
you'll kick
He was the
arse
one
for him with
person
the
who was allowed to
tires.
call it soccer. He was beautiful inside and out. Oh, don't cry, Daddy. Oh, you still have us. Your three special boys. Fuck you, idiots.
Okay, go back to 11 430. Deals. Check my thingamabob. 11 430. Here we go. Let's check live real quick. Alright. Don't happen with my Mary, but we're halfway there. Graduation. Right on. The nephew is on his way to becoming a paramedic. One of those people who ride in the back of the ambulances, show up, you know, put the people on stretchers, take care of them, put the bandages on their head, and say, hey, I got you. So right on. He's on his way. He needs to pass some tests, but he got his uniform. What are we looking for? Here. Yes, I know the subscription to Sportsnet ends on November 24th because I canceled it. The reason I canceled it is because I only got it for the World Series, and yay. Bottom of the ninth. Bases loaded, game tied, 1 out, and they couldn't do it. Oh my god. Let me just check real quick. Anything on my... Real quick. What is that? Is that on sale? Of course it's not. Why would it be? It's only on my wish list. Everything on my wish list should be on sale. To kill a mockingbird, not on sale. I wanna see that. The 1963 version. A lot of other stuff is on my wish list that is not, that is on Prime, but then goes away and then comes back. One of them is Sniper Special Ops with Steven Seagal. I'm definitely, it's not, it was on Prime, it's not now. I'm definitely not fucking paying for that. But it's still on my list because I'm waiting. Any other one? Amadeus Director's Cut. Come on, man. Amadeus the Director's Cut. Sith is here. I'm just looking real quick at my Amazon Prime watch list to see if any of the movies on my watch list that I do not actually have, availability to watch, but maybe they're on sale, and so far, nothing is. So, the end. Sith is here. Right, Sith? Seeing that Stargate's come back on Prime for 2028? I finally watched the original movie, and I thought it was awesome. I never watched anything else Stargate, though, but just the original movie with Kurt Russell. I thought it was great. So, yeah. So, I watched it twice. It's great. Lovely. It's one of those movies that make you think, could that something like that be true?
Huxley and I.
What are we doing here? Okay, we're doing Jim. Yeah, we're doing Jim's reactions and shit. So, did we do all the eyes? Yes, there's more there. Okay. Just gotta do some head tilting now. Yeah. Okay, Scott Landon, the redhead, is crying because Huxley, the Huxley, the one-eyed thing that everybody falls in love with, died. So this is Scott Landon's reaction.
Huxley and I. It was the one person who was allowed to call it soccer. He was beautiful inside and out.
Inside and out. Sorry, I gotta tilt him. Come on. Hurry up.
No.
Oh, don't cry, Daddy.
Oh, aye, you still have us.
It's this. You see Escape from New York with Kurt Russell, bro? I have it on Blu-ray. I have never watched it. But I have it. So, yeah, I've never watched it. That movie inspired Metal Gear Solid 1988 on NES. I never played that game. I tried to play only, Metal Gears, or Metal Gear. Yeah, I'm thinking of that one. Yeah, I only tried to play Subsistence, but it was just too boring for me. And then the one the Metal Gear 5, and it was fine. I just never ended up continuing. There was nothing wrong with the game. Up to that point, the little bit I played, I just never bothered continuing. But yeah, Escape from New York. I own it, as I said, the Blu-ray, but I've never ever seen that movie, and I've never watched the Blu-ray. So obviously, I've never seen the movie. But you know what I mean?
You're 3 special boys.
Fuck you, idiots.
Okay. Okay, so at this point, he's also gonna go in for the quick. Gonna give him a quick dumpy walk. Ready? Quick. Next one is that. Yep. I'm gonna give him a quick dumpy walk. Ready? Okay. Come on. There you go. Quick little dumpy walk. So he is gonna go that way as far as angles. Nope, that way. That way. There you go. And then back to... No, he's gonna go the other way because you're walking toward him. You're not gonna start by walking like that. Okay? We do it this way. Because I said so. Okay, so we'll give him a 2 angle. A 2 degree. There we go. And then we'll reset him. Alright, you reset. Okay, and we're gonna move his arm. His lefty. Okay. And then we gotta do purple in the back there. And then we're done with the landings, and we move on to the Super Duper Cop reaction. And we hear from Gus. Yeah. So Spoonie Jim is done. We now need Spoonie Jimmy Joe. Frame 11430. Yep. Using the chat for the notes. Right, man. YouTube being very convenient. Thank you, YouTube. And tomorrow, as I said, we will be back on YouTube in the morning, probably around 9:30 a.m. my time, Eastern. That's Eastern. Feeling that power. To animate some new animations for the 7th level. So, there we go. That's what we'll be doing tomorrow in the morning. Right, and okay. So. We'll have him blink here. As far as stealth games, like stealth army-ish game, military games, I prefer Splinter Cell. I wish they would like re-release Splinter Cell 1, or the original, if you will, Pandora Tomorrow, and Chaos Theory, the 3 of those. Like just for I can play on PS5. Because I dig those games a lot. Sam Fisher, awesome. Okay, now we're gonna start copy and paste the blinkins. Come on. I said come on, there we go. Okay.
Huxley and I... He was the one person who was allowed to call it soccer. He was beautiful inside and out. Oh, don't...
Yeah. I used to play the first one on PS1, I guess, and PS2. Yeah, I tried Subsistence, but it was like bloody hell. The movie scenes were just so long. And then there was so much going into how you had to heal yourself. You have to do this and then do that. And then there's another friggin' cutscene. It was like, bloody hell. Oh, the first demo. Oh, I see. Oh, yeah. I love Splinter Cell. I played through all the first 3 more than once. And, there was that one Double Agent where I started playing that on PS2 and never finished it. And then Sam Fisher returns as part of some download content for Ghost Recon Wildlands. But I've never been able to complete that DLC because I've never been able to have somebody to be able to help me finish it. Back then on PS2, you could only play magazine demos. Oh, I remember. Oh, you remember that shit, man? Damn. It was with those magazine demos that I got the demo for Tomb Raider 2, I think, for PlayStation 1, and I loved it, so I bought the game. And the strategy guide, thank God. Yeah, those discs, with the magazines, man, those were the days, man. All games, in my opinion, all video games should come with a playable demo that you can play before you buy. All of them. Because if they did, I wouldn't have bought friggin' Elder Scrolls or Elden Ring or whatever. Yeah, Elden Ring. And Mario Party RPG, all that shit. I wouldn't have bought that shit. remember the monthly demo was $7.50 with the magazine. Yeah, man. Those were the days. The magazines were great. I ended up liking Game Informer a lot. Went out of business, but I heard they brought it back or want to bring it back, but too late for me now. What are you doing here? Well, he's gonna say, "Don't cry, Daddy." Don't cry, Daddy.
Oh, don't cry, Daddy. Oh, you still have us, your 3 special boys. Fuck you.
I had the PS2 from 2002 to 2005. Right on. Did you ever play SOCOM 2? Like when I finally upgraded to a high-speed internet and was able to play SOCOM 2, man, that was friggin' great. But then SOCOM 3 came and just destroyed my liking for online shooters. Yeah, SOCOM 2, man. Wait, I still have people on my PlayStation 5 friends list from my SOCOM 2 clan days 20 years ago. Yeah, 2004 is when I friggin' upgraded to high speed. Yeah. Friggin' dial up. Oh my god. See, those were the days when maybe you still can now. I don't know. You probably still can now. Why wouldn't you? Like now in the online lobbies, can you still see the ping or whatever, the internet strength level of each player? Cause I remember back in my friggin' dial-up days, man, going into those lobbies for the games that had dial-up, and then mine would be in the friggin' red, and I'm like, oh my god. Never seen you had DSi internet stands for. Didn't play SOCOM 2. Yeah. SOCOM 2 online was great, and I even liked the single-player campaign. Thought it was great too. With the action replay cheat device, which gave me infinite health and all that other stuff. Yeah. But PlayStation 2, man, that was a great console.
Huxley and I.
Didn't have the broadband internet on the PS2. Yeah, I didn't have it at first. So the only games I was able to play with dial-up online was like EA's basketball game, whatever the basketball game was, and like Risk, the board game, but the video game version. Yeah, but then when I got the high speed, yeah. What are you doing here?
Oh, don't cry.
Oh, don't cry, Daddy. Don't use dial-up internet copies at school, bro. I had that. Dial-up was my first internet that I had in my place, my basement apartment when I moved out. I got dial-up. Yeah. And it sucked. So whenever and it was web TV, it wasn't even a computer. It was a little box that you plug into your phone wall thing. And then you have a typewriter, a wireless typewriter that reads, communicate. It was web TV, it was garbage, but it was my internet for like, holy shit. I got it in 2001, just after 9/11, or just before, is when I got it. And then I graduated to high speed in 2004. Down 24, over 20 years, yeah, dial-up, man. Dial-up. There can't be any more dial-up, at least not in Canada or America.
Oh, don't cry, Daddy. Oh, you still have us, your 3 special boys. Fuck you, idiots.
Right? Okay, you're just gonna like reach out your arm. Simple as that. So you're close enough.
you idiots.
Okay, so when do we invisible them? You've been living in your apartment 25 years, bro? Oh no, not this one. I've been living on my own since 1997. I moved out on Halloween night, 1997. October 31st, 1997 is when I moved out on my own. I've been in this current place since 2012.
You idiots.
Right there is where they came invisible. Okay? Right in the middle, right before their last frame of doodles. Yeah. Halloween night. Moved 1997. Moved into a little basement apartment. It was one bedroom basement apartment. You see, the bedroom was my twin size bed was a squeeze. So basically, my twin size bed was out in my living room with my little friggin' easy lazy boys recliner. Did I have the Nintendo 64? I do have my original Nintendo 64 from back in 2000 or whenever I bought it. No, I got it before then. Yeah, I have my original. It's not hooked up, but I have it. Okay, so we're gonna invisible them here. Okay. Go invisible. I understand it's almost 30 years. Yep. You see, when you learn how to cook, you know how to cook, you eat at home. I was in a studio apartment? No, I was in a basement of a house. Very small. Like, I'm 6'1". The ceiling, like from floor to ceiling of the basement apartment I was in, I think was barely 6 feet. And I'm 6'1". So when I stood up, and I lived there for 11 years, but the rent was really, really, really cheap. When I stood up and walked around, I always had to like have my head down a bit. So, hey. But hey guys, I said rent was ridiculously cheap. But there was flooding every now and then, which is common with basement apartments. And finally, there was one flood too many. I literally said, like, I came home because I was doing mostly night shifts back then. I came home one morning to another, here's the car, the floor's wet again, another flood. I said to myself out loud, if there's another flood in the next 7 days, I'm out. A couple days later, got home, wet again. That was the end of that. But it's just common with basement apartments, and this was a really old house. The woman who owns the house, assuming she still owns it to this day, like the previous owner was her mother. So, an old house. Yeah. I live in a 10 by 2 studio apartment. 99 the toilets were in the main hallway. Wow, so you didn't have like your own? Damn. This guy. Crazy you didn't have your own. And Scott 25's gotta go. We gotta bring in new words as well. About 45. More like a small room. That's what my little basement apartment of 11 years was, man. The bedroom was more like a walk-in closet, so I just put my 2 dressers in there. And my bed was out in my living room, because I didn't have any furniture. It was like, I've always been simple. Even now. I got rid of a ton of shit last year.
toilets.
So every now and then when I see videos of these people in their big houses and stuff, like these influencers and stuff, these clips and shit, I'm like, who needs a place that big? But 8 billion people. Not everybody can make sense like me. Okay. The fancy name lines can also go. Come on, fancy name lines. Or we can just bring the other guys in. Small rooms in the attic in Paris. Most don't have toilets and showers, bro. Damn. Wow. Maybe that's why. Because there's that Michael Moore movie, Sicko or whatever, where he goes to Paris, he goes to different countries and talks about, life and their healthcare, and he goes to Paris and he's talking about how like people get paid to live there and get schooled there and everything is really cheap there. Is that why? Because you live in shitholes? It's weird. Okay. Okay, now we're gonna bring in the super duper caps. Super duper caps, super duper in. Okay, so super duper caps, mullet, Gus and Zitz. You gotta come. Well, you just had to appear on screen. You're where you need to be. Yeah, you're where you need to be. You just need to appear on screen for crying out loud. Where are you? You're way over there still. That's right, because I said so. Okay, so we're gonna go back here. Go back frame. Okay? Okay. Nah, bro? Yeah. Tell you, man, propaganda bullshit movies, like in the mainstream, like Michael Moore, were big back in the friggin' early 2000s and shit. Not that all of the shit they were saying was, all lies, but I remember in one of them, he comes to Canada and he just starts opening people's doors and they're unlocked. And he's like, wow, people in Canada don't unlock their doors. And I'm like, you're so full of shit. You found 4 fucking idiots. Or it's a setup. I'm like, I lock my door all the fucking time. Since I was a kid. And I'm turning 50 in 2 weeks. The isolation was garbage. In winter, it was super cold. In summer, super hot. Damn. Damn. Michael Moron, yeah. Telling me about it. That fucking guy. Friggin' Jabba the Hutt in human form. How he aged. Damn. Unless he friggin' suddenly went on Ozempic or something. And I haven't seen it. Last I saw him, holy shit, man. I saw bullfrogs that looked better than him. Holy shit, that guy. Okay. Eh. No, not you. Get out of here. There. Here. We're going down, not up. Go a little longer tonight, 'cause I'm off tomorrow, yeah. And Saturday and Sunday. Hey, hey. Oh, ho. Got to go. Hey, hey. Oh, oh. Alright, so, now we can bring all these guys over here. Come on over. Well, as if I can kill you, bro. I've heard. I'm not interested. I'm still eating the fiber. Drinking the water. Cooking at home. Yep. It's not hard to do, man. Once you get in the routine of doing things, it just becomes natural to you. And it can destroy your gut nerve, and you can die. Exactly. Not interested. Never use that shit. No shit, man. I saw, now this is I don't know if this is true, but who knows, that a bunch of ladies who were all about that body positivity thing not very long ago went on Ozempic, and I heard that one of them who was all about body positivity and went on Ozempic and lost a ton of weight, Amy Schumer, has since deleted all of those posts about body positivity and shit. I don't know if that's true, but that's what a post said on Threads, and who knows, but yeah. Yep. Yep. Healthy at any age. Grave at 25. Yeah. Right. Are these guys big enough? There we go. They're the super duper cops. They're copy. There we go. Right there. Okay, now let's spread them out. Spread them out. Spread them out. Super duper cops. These cops are not only super, they're duper. Find out why. And the super duper cops, the show. Coming soon, because these three are going to survive the finale. Spoiler alert. Always save your word. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, man. Like a week ago, I picked up this new scent from Armani called Armani Emporio Armani U Intensely You, I think it is. There's 3 different ones. The one I got, yeah, and yeah, it's smelling really good. Not only am I looking really good, I'm smelling really good. Right? Not that I didn't smell really good before, but before I just smelled like, you know, clean laundry. Yeah.
Am I upset?
Hey, why am I not seeing anyone?
Damn it.
Thank you. You know, Australia and New Zealand have the flag of England on their own flags? Yes, I do. I think, on the Ontario flag, we might have the Union Jack. I think. I'm not totally sure. If not on our Ontario flag, we might have it on some flag in this country. The Union Jack. The UK flag. That means Australia. Yeah. Probably, well, the Commonwealth. If it's a Commonwealth thing, then we obviously have it somewhere on one of our flags, because Canada, last I remember, is a part of the Commonwealth. So, I mean, bloody hell, the Queen Elizabeth's head is still on our physical money, as far as I know. Don't know if they've replaced it with Charles, but yeah. The royal family is depicted as the heads side of our coins. Here. Our quarters. And our pennies? I don't know, it's been a while. You want independent? I'm totally independent, man. Just like Beyonce said, only I'm a man. Okay, we're gonna have Mullet have his arms folded from the get-go. Okay. So let's give him his anchor point. Here we go, anchor. That's called an anchor keyframe. Can't see it because the cereal and grape juice logo's right there, but trust me. Right under here, you see a little dot. That's an anchor point that I call it. Call it an anchor point keyframe. That is where this pose right here is set. That's the anchor. So now I can move it, and if I screw up, I always have the anchor point to go back to, you know? There's the anchor point. Okay? Now we go to the right arm, we create an anchor point for that bone, and we move it over a shift, so we can now move it right here. Anchor points. F England, bro. Oh yeah, man. Yep. Well, not the people, just like the politics and the red tape shit, you know, the royal family, that kind of shit. God slay your queen. Or what about save, like, or what about what's the Sex Pistols version of is it actually called God Save the Queen or something else? God save the Queen. We mean it, man. We love our Queen. Yeah. God save the Queen. The King. God save Chucky. Okay, so we're gonna start by blinking. What do you got here? Okay, here we go. Wait, bring him out. There we go. In a bit. I know I went in a bit. There we go.
Am I upset?
Okay, come on. Come on. Here we go.
Damn it. Of course I am, for crying out loud. Boo-hoo, damn it. Boo friggin' who. And we can still...
Come on, I open, man. God Save the Queen really sounds like God Save the Queen. Yep. God Save the Queen. We mean it, man. We love our Queen. Okay. Right. Now we're gonna give him some head tilties. Ready? No, get ready. Here we go. Sick, tired. Come on! Am I upset? Damn it. That's enough or too quick?
Am I upset?
It's lovely.
Damn it. Of course.
Okay, copy that, put it there, copy this one. This keyframe with all the data. Copy that and put it there too. Of course I am, damn it.
Of course I am, for crying out loud. Boo.
Do you know about tongue posture, bro? No. What is it? Maybe it would be able to help me with my speech, because I don't exactly have, you know, the most clear sounding, eloquent speech. I sound like I slur a lot. Have I heard about mewing? No? What's mewing?
Boo-hoo.
Boo. 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 Oh, bring it back, man. Because that's where we gotta go back over there. So we'll go that right there.
Who damn?
Leave it there. Tongue posture is putting the tongue on the upper part of your palate to breathe by the nose. I think I mostly breathe by the nose, even if, like, my mouth... You know, I'm pretty sure I mostly breathe by the nose. Like, right now I am, even though my mouth isn't not, you know, sealed shut. I think I do that anyway, but, yeah. Like, when I'm not talking, like, right now. My tongue is right at the top of the, right up there. Not, like, glued, but yeah, it's right there anyway. Yeah, I'm just doing everything right. Right on.
Boo-hoo, damn. Boo-hoo, damn it.
Come on. We'll bring it back up.
Boo, frig.
Freaking hell. Who friggin' who? Mewing is a technique invented by Dr. Mew to basically have that tongue in the upper palate. Invented by him, but I do it naturally, so I'm gonna have to, like, you know, challenge that. You didn't invent nothing, I do that already. Not mewing, it's nairbying. We'll see. How old is this mewing? How old is this Dr. Mew? I turned 50 in 2 weeks. How old is this guy? Who invented it? We'll see who invented it. How old is this guy?
Friggin' who?
Mouth breathers has recessed jaws, bro. Hmm. Yeah. Eh. Hey now. Do that. Yeah, man. And check in Mike Mew. English dentist at 55. Fine. Okay, fine. Let him have it. Dr. Mike Mew. Or a Moo. Well, might be Mike May, for all we know. His dad saved the teeth of many children. Right on. That's one thing I remember back in the day, I'd see kids with the braces. I haven't seen that in a long, long time. So obviously, dental technology's come a long way. Okay, you're gonna tilt and come back up to your normie position. You're back one and over a couple here. And always save the work and have a drink. Keeping an eye on the KBPS. It's all fun. Come on, there we go. And there we go. Razor can destroy your face, Symmetry Drill. Remember the braces back in the old days, man. Remember that shit. Bloody hell. Come on. You should maybe use a stainless steel bottle, bro. Probably a good idea. You get a big one. Big one. Amazon's having its Black Friday week sale. Maybe I should look for that. I want one that's a big one that I can put a lot of water in. You know? Like this. Yeah. What are you doing here? The tail's gonna have to do a lot of arm adjusting, arm bone adjusting on this guy.
And we can
Come on. So at this point, he's gonna go back up to normie. Back a couple, and you can stay there. I was thinking about copper water bottle to absorb some of that copper energy.
still use his memory to.
The 3L1, probably about 30 bucks. Yeah. What is your current water bottle, like main one? Like obviously, this is my main one. I have one at work. It's a purple Brita. Doesn't hold this much, but it has a filter in it that I have it, work every day on my breaks, at work, on my other breaks, all my water. I'm totally water, man. That's right. You can come swimming in me. That's right. Come swim in near me. Okay. So now we gotta go back and he doesn't have to look at anybody. He's just gonna be like now we gotta just move his arms and shit. Okay. Move his head. We already moved his. Oh, we just spent the last 7 hours moving his head. I have 3L1, probably about 30 bucks. 1 liter. Yeah, I think the one I have at work, my Brita, with the filter inside, is 1 liter, roughly. I would guess. I have minimum 2 full those a day at work. So yeah, so that's 2 liters. And then at home, water. Trying to get Jin, aka Freeman, to get on a water thing. And maybe he will not be bothered by the hoteps so much. The hoteps bugging everybody. Hoteps bugging everybody but me because water.
Am I upset?
Okay, so here we. Okay, so we're just gonna move his arms, and then we're gonna go back and move his thingamabobs, his upper body. Yeah, so we're gonna finish. We're gonna do these guys' scene. Dr. Torso's next, and then assuming it's not gonna be a 2.5 hours, we'll be done. And we'll continue as far as animating the finale probably on Monday, if I don't do it Saturday or Sunday, because tomorrow morning we're animating stuff for the 7th level. So,
Am I upset?
okay. Okay, come on. Max, I use to drink 6 liters of water, but you piss and shit too much. 6 liters. I whiz regularly and just poop regularly. 3 liters of water is fine. Well, I definitely get 3 liters minimum per day, if not a lot more. Yeah. What are we doing? That's right, we're doing this now. And then we gotta bring this one down. Anchor. Come on. Down to here.
Am I upset? Damn it. Of course.
I think I might want to change his eyeballs here. Let's see. One up. Yeah, we're gonna move his eyeballs here. So that he doesn't have to blink. Okay. Anchor. Put that just there, because who cares? I drink water with sea salt. Yes, I know. And I remember trying it. It was different, but I haven't done it since. Makes you piss a lot if your stomach is empty. But it, like, is it tap water? Like, well, then again, like, how? Is it tap water, or do you put it through a filter? Like, we gotta put ours through a friggin' filter. Like, this came from a bigger jug in my fridge, a Brita jug that has a filter on it. So, yeah. Because the last time I had a little bit of, water from the tap, the next day, my throat was just killing me. And it lasted for like 2-3 days. That's how bad the tap water is here, and that's why it's gotta be filtered or boiled and all that shit. Because of all our lovely pollution and, yeah, everybody pooing. Everybody pooing! Poo!
I'm upset, damn it. Of course.
Come on. There you go. I use water from a municipal spring. Right on. Damn, I bet that stuff tastes good and is refreshing as hell, man. Yep.
Of course I am, for crying.
Come on. We didn't blink him here or move his head? Or his head? Where's his head moving again? Okay, we're gonna have to do some tricks here. Okay. Some tricks. Here's what we're gonna do. Copy paste that. Copy paste that. Because we already moved it over here. We're gonna make some adjustments in the middle. It's gonna screw everything up, but we're gonna fix it. You can distill water, but it is expensive, electricity-wise, bro. Water. And I don't pay for water in this building. We don't pay for water in the building. So, my water's free. Yeah! That's right. Come on. Make a gallon of water is 4 hours of kilowatt of energy wasted. Damn. We need this one. Water, man. I once drank. This was back in high school on a canoe trip. So friggin' thirsty. Dying of thirst. I had my own personal cup. I was like, screw it. Even though we were told not to, screw it. Into the friggin' lake water. I was dying, but I didn't get sick or anything, so. You don't have a water meter? No. Don't pay for water here. In my, like, other places will, but in this building, we do not pay for water. We pay for heat. And, yeah. No, electricity, sorry. We pay for electricity in this apartment, and, that's it. And rent, of course. And if we want internet, we gotta pay for that, but yeah. As far as, like, water and electricity, our water is covered.
Crying out.
Okay, now what we gotta do here is take this right there, paste it there. Let me see what happens right now, real quick.
For crying out loud. Boo-hoo, damn.
Okay, it's fine. Gotta do something about the arms. Okay, now we're gonna play the arms. Crap. Would you like to have a wee glass of water? It tastes like shite. It must come from Toronto. How they do it. Water is not free. I don't know, maybe they are unable to put water meters in this building. I have no idea. Or maybe it was just, you know, them being, you know, hey, come move to this building, you don't have to pay for water. Who knows? But I've never had to pay for water. Here. Forever. Didn't have to pay for it in a basement apartment. Everything was inclusive. Everything, yeah, there we go. Yep, feel the power.
Crying out loud.
Building is pumping its own water. I don't know how it works. It's probably a city thing. I don't know how. Maybe all buildings don't pay for, you know, like all residential buildings. Maybe all. I don't know. I don't know how it works. Maybe it's in the law. I don't know. No idea. But yeah, I don't ask questions for stuff I don't have to pay for. I'm fine. Yeah.
Crying out.
They probably pump it with electrical pumps. Who knows? Who knows, man? Toronto's a big city, man. I'm sure it's one hell of a friggin' plumbing system. Let's see, bring him back quicker. It's gonna be an angry yank down. Come on, angry yank down. There we go, angry yank down. Over here. And say the word, feel that power. In France, you pay for everything, bro. Also, Michael Moore's full of shit. France. Yep. In Doctor Strange Part 2, Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness, they visit a universe similar to modern Earth, where the girl says, every universe food is free. I'm surprised you have to pay for things in yours. And I'm like, really? Where would that ever work? Nowhere. Come on. Toronto, you want to be a plumber? If I could be like a trades person, I'd like to be build houses and work on roads, that kind of thing. Ultimately, I'd like to be one of the people who helps build buildings and houses. One of those guys. Replace toilets and shower faucets. No, as far as trades jobs, like, you know, plumbing, mechanical, electrical, I like to be on a crew of people building buildings and houses, that kind of shit. Hammering the wood and measuring and cutting with the saw. Out there in the fresh air, wearing the colorful jackets so nobody runs into your face. Driving by, yeah. You one of them. The best is toilet exhaust pipe replacement as a plumber.
Crying out.
You know, he's gonna go like this. Like that, actually. Come on, other arm, there we go.
Of course I am, for crying out loud. Boo!
Boo! Boo-hoo, damn it. Yeah, man. Maybe not, like, as far as building the roads, sometimes, you know, because here, you know, the asphalt, the tar smell, that stuff is, I don't know how those dudes can do that shit. I really like the smell of shit. And I don't like the smell of poo. Sometimes I don't even like the smell of my own. Yeah.
Loud. Boo-hoo, damn it. Boo friggin' who.
So here. Come on. Here we go. Actually, no, he's gonna keep his arms folded. Okay, so just keep it like that.
And we can still use his memory to
Whack off. Yeah. Look over at him, man. He's about to make a point. Come on. Hurry up. Anytime. There we go. Eh.
and we can still use his memory to whack off.
Okay, now I gotta move his upper body. Building roads is very hard, especially you have to use jackhammers to break the concrete, asphalt, replace electric wires, gas pipes. I just want to, yeah, like if you know, given the opportunity, I wouldn't mind doing that, man. Building the buildings, man, the skeletons and yeah, building the mini malls and the houses and yeah. Not the skyscrapers, man. I can't go up that high on those cranes because of the heights. Yeah.
Am I upset, damn it?
Yeah, we gotta move the upper body now. Upper body now. There we go. Come
Am I upset, damn it? Of course. Of course I am, for crying out loud.
Come on.
Crying out loud. Boo!
Come on. A drunk uncle used to work in construction and do everything. The guy was not a dummy despite being drunkard. Yeah, construction, man. But not so much the roads, because the tar and shit, the asphalt, but the building the houses.
Boo-hoo, damn it. Boo frig.
Boo friggin' who? Come on.
Boo, damn it. Boo friggin'.
Okay, so move that over.
Damn it.
There.
Boo, damn it. Boo.
Friggin' who? Physically exhausting. But it pays a lot of money. That's what they say, anyway. Yeah.
Boo friggin'
Come on. Keep up.
friggin' who?
And reset ya.
And we can still use his memory to whack off.
Fuck's sakes, dude. Is his mouth too big? Might be too big. Might have to adjust it to do the thing in the mouth. But I think he's done. Mullet's done. Still need him. I'll just call him the super duper cops. This guy don't say shit because he zits. Yeah, man. Gus. Also gotta do Gus's head. But Gus's mouths, are they too big? 47.2. Well, I guess not. I guess because they're zoomed in, it looks big. They're fine. Okay. We still use his memory to sew on. Stop. Okay. Okay, you know what? I was thinking this at work earlier. Go back and open episode 13. Go get these settings that we got for his head. Where we make it do all the shaky shit. Okay, where are they? Here's episode 13 right here. Already uploaded. Millions of views. I could play it right now, but here is the actual unrendered full episode 13. I could press play right now, but I'm not going to. Okay, Gus, we need your info. Right here. Okay. So, we'll see if this works. Okay, Gus, right there. Move that back. Okay, and then we'll copy, the info. Where's the info? I thought bloody hell, we went all the way back. The info. Copy that keyframe from that episode over to here and see if it works. Okay. See if his head'll shake.
Am I upset? Damn it.
Yep.
Of course.
Right on. Come on.
Of course I am, for crying out loud. Boo-hoo, damn it.
Who friggin' who? Right? Who? Can't fire the firefight. Okay. We still use his memory and so on. Yep. We can do, Gus. Does your apartment have reinforced doors and good noise cancellation? Reinforced doors? Yes. Good noise cancellation? No. Toronto Maple Leaf fan is loud when the Toronto Maple Leafs are playing, especially when they're in the playoffs. Toronto Blue Jays fan is loud, was loud during the World Series when the Toronto Blue Jays were in the World Series. Apparently, an alcoholic who, during the days, I think works nights, because during the days, well, on days when I'm off during the regular work week, early in the morning, he sounds like a, yeah, and then you don't hear from him the rest of the day. Okay, just saying. Here in my building, I hear it from the neighbors. I only hear everything, well, a lot, from fucking loudmouth up there. I can't imagine the people below me or beside me, well, except when I'm laughing my ass off streaming. But other than that, like if I'm not streaming, if I'm just chilling, bloody hell, people must be wondering, is anybody living in that freaking place? Bloody hell.
Am I upset?
Come on, this isn't gonna be long. hard. Okay.
Damn it. Of course I am, for crying out loud. Boo-hoo, damn it. Damn it. Boo friggin' who. And we could still use his memory to whack off.
Alright. I can hear sometimes my neighbors. Wow. That's one thing in the 12 years I've lived here that I've never heard. I've never heard those sounds coming from anywhere. I mean, if Loudmouth up there is watching, a movie and it's loud enough, I'll hear, some of it. If there's a loud action scene, for example, I'll hear it. But that's, the shit you have to deal with living in an apartment. His head's already tilting. So yeah, we just have to move his eyeballs. Would you like to touch me balls of the eye variety? Here we go. Make it a step. Come on. Step by step. Ooh, baby. Going to get to you, girl. Yeah. Okay, and then here he's gonna go just back there. Okay. And Gus. Alright, Gus, here we go.
Damn it. Boo friggin' who. And we could still use
Anchor point. Anchor point. See.
use his memory to whack.
Sakes, Gus. Oh my god. Okay, there's gonna... I'm sure you don't intend on buying an apartment in Toronto City. If I had the means... Well, first of all, like, doing that would be, require a crazy amount of money. I'm lucky enough to have moved in as when I did, because now I hear rents are crazy. So, my rent has only gone up a little every year, so as long as I stay here, I'm good. A 3-room apartment is $400K. I have no idea. As far as buying one, yeah. But, yeah. If I ever was able to buy a place, and I've mentioned it many times, it would be in Boise, Idaho, so I can be near the Boise State Bronco University for the football and the volleyball. Speaking of which, the Volley Babes are playing tonight. 2 more home games left before the playoffs. That's right. They're over 500, but gonna take some discipline. It's a good young babe team. You don't want to go in alone? No, not interested. I actually have a loan that I've had. What was it? No, a line of credit that is that I have nothing on it. So if I wanted to put stuff on it, I could, but I don't. Because here in Canada, paying your rent and shit goes towards your credit score, so yeah, I'm lovely. Plus, I got no debt at all, so been putting money away for retirement and shit every month since 2000. I drink water every day. The secret is to spend like you... or as hard as you can, spend like you live paycheck to paycheck, and then it'll become habit for you. That's why I'm able to friggin', survive in this city. On the money I make, with no raise in almost 10 years. I'm fine. And I have the emergency fund, I have all that shit.
whack off.
Whack off. That's right. You have to get a 20 years loan to buy an apartment. Who knows, man? I heard about those 50-year mortgages in America. Come on, man. A bunch of people with a lifetime of college debt, probably credit card debt, are suddenly gonna say, yeah, I'll take on an additional 50 years of debt. Come on, man. But you know there's gonna be people who are gonna do it. People kind is headed
Am I upset?
exactly
Damn
where
it.
it deserves.
Of course I am, for crying out loud. Boo-hoo, damn it. Boo friggin' who. And we can still use his memory to whack off.
Okay, we got. Let's tilt his. Oh yeah, that's good. Body. Come on, man! I put a thing there. There. Thank you. I know guys living with their parents have 200K in the bank. Damn. Yep, you got Elon Musk and all these billionaires and millionaires saying, why are people not having any kids, man? We need to have more babies. Make things affordable. Clowns, like, holy fuck. But people have been voting and worshiping wealth since the beginning of time, man. First president of the United States was one of the, if not the richest man in America, George Washington at the time. And since then, they've been voting in the richies. Back before all that shit, you know, who was, considered to be, the head of the tribes, whoever had the most shit. That's who. That kind of shit. People worship power and wealth. It's just the way we are. It's crazy. And materialistic garbage. Yunk.
Still use his memory to whack.
Come on.
Memory to whack off.
6. We gotta blink this guy, put the names up there, the super duper cops. So give me, let's go back to there. Gotta blink Zitz and tilt his head a bit. Zitz, that's right. Zitz. Lieutenant Zitz. Yeah, okay.
Am I upset? Damn it.
Top lids. No, not that, clown. Closed. Closed. Closed, and top lids. Yeah.
Of course I am, for crying.
Like, I don't know if you watch any of those financial audit shows. Well, I only watch the one, Caleb Hammer, on YouTube. He gets these young people in their early 20s and shit, and they got nearly, if not more than $100,000 in garbage debt because they just can't control their spending. And it's like, holy shit, people. Oh, you're all gonna get what you deserve, man. You're gonna whine, why can't you help us? Oh my god, why didn't you fucking put yourselves there? Yeah. Ain't nobody gonna be able to take care of my fucking ass when I'm old. Shit. Nobody ain't gonna have the money.
Crying out loud. Boo-hoo, damn it. Boo friggin' who.
Head tilt there. Come on. We're almost done. These go back. Through the balls. Through the balls. Straight through the balls. Washington was in the time. America was empty. I don't know, but they say, I even asked Chat GPT. Even Chat GPT said, oh yeah, old George had a lot of fucking money and slaves. Back when they elected him. Of course, only so many people were able to vote then. Yeah, You ain't never gonna see somebody who never went to college, who's only friggin' worked basic white-collar jobs, suddenly become the leader of a fucking, you know, powerful country. It's never gonna happen. Yeah, that's why I say, you know, just
Of course I am.
enjoy
For crying out-
life, and when the time comes, if the time comes where it's time to grab the golf clubs, I'll grab the golf clubs. But there we go. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna tilt him. Did we tilt him here already? I don't think we did. Yeah, we did. Okay, then we go and tilt him over there. Put the names up. Take one good last look at the scene, and then we bring in Dr. Torso, have his reaction, and we're good. Come on. Good for the night. I spend not that much lately, bro. Right on, man. I mean, I've lived the frugal life for so long. It's just because it's just come naturally to me. I go grocery shopping. I just, you know, walk through all the junk aisle, you know, the chocolate bars and all that, the cookies, and just like, whatever, just keep going. There's beans on sale, or the chickpeas on sale, all that shit, you know. America, they will grab automatic rifles. Yep, who knows? I will grab my set of golf clubs. Just give me my 3-iron, and then everybody else can decide on the others. 3-iron, it's long enough, it's sturdy, it's swingy.
And we can still use his memory to whack off.
Yay! Okay, now we gotta put names on these guys. Jin! Brother Jin is here, ginning out. The Jinness. What's up, man? Yeah. It is a Thursday. I'm off tomorrow, and the weekend, of course. Hip hip hurrah. Okay, so now we need the names. We need to put the names here. Scott, so these will just be the super duper cops. Yeah. What is the font for Scott? That's Impact. Okay, we can just bring it in here. Bring it in right there. It'll let us... No, what are you doing? It'll let us bring in anything. Oh, crying out loud. Come on. No. I clicked cancel. Doing the not responding thing because the laptop is saying, no, Nairby. Only 16 gigs and there's a lot of fucking characters on this screen. Give me time. You want me to spell this? Yeah, well, I didn't want you. I accidentally did that shit. One of your cops has acne? Yes, I know. He's Lieutenant Zitz. It's on purpose. His weapon is popping a zit and the pus goes right in your eye. That's how he puts you under arrest. Workplace hoteps are jumping over each other. Yep. Some places they are. Yeah, just saying. You only say so much, you know what I mean? In certain places. So yeah, Wednesday on Saturday, man. Yeah. Also, Game of Thrones with the Mama tomorrow continues. What do we do? Yeah, we need the names. Damn it. Okay, so that's done. So now bring in a new name here. But not up there. Well, why does it position it up there automatically on the layer menu? Yeah, this is gonna be the super duper caps. I'll just call them super duper caps. No, caps. Super duper caps. Children in third world countries not eating junk don't have acne. No shit, man. We got another sales manager. Right on. Come on. I guess it needs time. Give it time to close. I'm assuming I clicked it hard enough. There it goes. Well, it's almost done. There we go. Gotta circle around and to introduce ourselves to him. Oh, that's something. They don't do that where I am. 12, 8. Okay. Okay, don't mind me. I'm about to use the chat for my notes. Chat for my notes, everybody. Chat for my notes. Frame 12,086 is where we need to come back to. When I go back to the very beginning and make, this shit invisible. Here we go. There we go. Yeah, 12,086. Frame 12,086, man. Always save the work. Crazy. Crazy. Okay, we'll put that there. And put that there. Bring it, and it'll make it visible. Yep, here. There, and you can move down because we already made your anchor point. Super duper caps. Okay, right there. Super duper caps. But they are. Alright, so... here we go. Let's see. Want to tell him something else? Water Gin. Sith and I were discussing it. Scroll up and we were discussing. Well, he was, and I was responding. You'd have to go back and watch it. It was very intelligent, wise discussion about the consumption of water and why it's very important. What's that? Oh, I think I just heard my ears go in one ear and out the other and dropped in the toilet. Thank you, Jen. As usual. Where are we at now? Oh.
Oh, you still have us. Your 3 special boys.
Fuck you idiots. Am I upset, damn it? Of course I am, for crying out loud. Boo-hoo, damn it. Boo friggin' who. And we can still use his memory to whack off. I do not know why.
Okay. Come on, right there, you're gonna disappear. And we can do we can do it now. Where's Gus? We can do the head stop right now. So stop it from shaking at the next frame because you're about to go invisible right here. Yeah, the rest of you is going invisible. And all the bad why is very important, bro? Exactly. And all the bad reviews we're getting is comical. Well, you got the trade, man. You're a mechanic. Apply your trade, keep making that dough somewhere else. Maybe even start your own business. In a business. Yeah. Call it, instead of motorin', call it motor gin. Yeah. Come to motor gins. And we'll tune the fuck out of your shit. Yeah. Yeah, there he goes again. In one, out the other. Drop, flush. That's right. That just gave me the idea for a character, man. I gotta create that character who just doesn't listen to fucking anything. And the character will have a literal itty-bitty toilet. Like, you know how they have the angels on one side and the other? This character will have a toilet on one of his a little toilet on the shoulders, and whenever people try to tell him, this character will do everything wrong. And whenever people try to tell them something, you'll literally see the words go in, out, drop in the toilet, and flush. I gotta make that character. Should we call him Jin? Would you have a problem with that, Jin, if I made that character? Jin's labyrinth. Drink water. No, it's alright. I'll just drink beer. Thanks. Bye. Flash.
I do.
Shit. Okay. Where should his head stop going in? There. So we're gonna make him invisible here. Okay. Make that character? Okay. I'll I'll put it in the plans. I'll work, because I got this. Tomorrow we're gonna do some animating for the 7th level guy. So it's time to think of how he'll look. Think of what to do with him. There we go. Meet Jin. Yeah, toilet. So maybe it'd make me 2 toilets. One where every word gets flushed down the toilet. No, you only need why would you need 2 toilets? If they don't get flushed down the toilet, the lid just closes. And it's like, oh, miracle, he's actually listening. I mean, who knows? Well, yeah, just ideas going in the heat. Okay, okay, so here Super Duper Cops leaves. And we gotta bring in Dr. Torso. Yeah, so he is here. Right there? Okay. This is where he'll come in. And that, and that. Move it back. There are anchor points. So that's what these keyframes are. The top one is an anchor point for where he is, his position. The bottom one is the anchor point for tilting him, rotating him. So now I can move him wherever I want. Oh, we need another one. That one, for making him bigger or smaller, which we already did right there. So the other one was not for rotating, but you know what I'm talking about. Now we can fuck with him. Okay. So, there. Okay. So now we can just mess with them because we have the previous anchor point data. See? Anchor points. That's how you animate. Okay. Dr. Torso. Okay. And the eyes need to, change as well. They should be anchored, actually, or stepped, because we've been doing all this shit. So it should be fine, right? Boom. Boom. Come on. Keep up. Ah, crying out loud. I'm sure it's fine. I said I'm sure it's fine. Yes. Point. Yes, it's fine. Cool. Okay. Step. Dr. Torso. Hurry up. Okay. Now we're gonna burst as usual. We're gonna blank him. Here we go.
I do not know why I was not.
Dr. Torso was not affected. Showering, watching, right on. Dr. Torso was not affected, whatever the word is, whatever the affected word is, E or A, by Huxley's mighty eye of sexiness. So he is not in love. So he's gonna explain that he's not affected right here, and he doesn't understand why.
Not affected by Huxley's mighty eye of sexiness. So I really do not have much to say. By the way, why are we doing this?
Okay, and at that point we go right back to the facility. Or do we go back to the, no, I know we go back to the facility. Yeah. We're done with the confessionals after this. Oh, that's ridiculous. Yeah, man. Wednesday on Saturday. That's episodes 5 and 6. And then next weekend, not this weekend, obviously, but the next weekend is Survivor Series. And then we finish Wednesday the following weekend. Yeah. Wednesday. I kind of forget what happened already. What happened? At the end of that, where's the eye? Coming up. Come on, man. There is that guy on Raw Meat that think primitive humans didn't drink water. Really? I remember seeing a video years ago of a dude in over in like the India area who, because he's so poor and impoverished, he has to eat literal like rock and stone, and sometimes like nails and screws and shit. Wednesday will live. I'm trying to remember what happened. Like what? Okay. What was the big thing at the end of 4? Well, I see lions in the wild drinking tons of water. Primitive humans fought each other for water spring access. Yeah, man. Back in. As I've said before, I watch those wildlife videos, and humans have the same instincts, man, that the wild animals do when it comes to being territorial and shit. But a lot of us just want perfection from ourselves. It's crazy. People need to watch these videos. Got pushed out of a building. Okay, she got pushed out of a building. Yeah, I got too much shit going on. I got the animating going on. Game of Thrones with my mom. Game of Thrones with the popcorn and bed girl. The 7th level shit tomorrow. Wednesday on Saturday. Oh my god. Got pushed out of a building. Why? I forget. I can just watch. I can just skim through it real quick on my own. Later. Before before Saturday. I'm sure I'll be my memory will be refreshed once we start watching it again. You know, that kind of
Not affected by Huxley's mighty eye of sexiness, so I really do not have much to say. By the way, why are...
Okay, over here he's gonna look like... Come on. The monster did that. Yeah, last time the dude he escaped, didn't he? And he friggin' he killed well, not original Wednesday, but our original Wednesday, Ricci. He killed her, that's right. He broke out, there was a big prison break or something. There was something going on. And Wednesday and Ricci, like, they were running in opposite directions and they met eye to eye. And Ricci released him. And he was like, "Thanks, Mom!" and killed her. Ricci. I want to watch the 1990 or 91, whatever the first one was, Addams Family movie again. Been so long, and I remember liking it a lot. Saw it in the theater. Saw it in the theater as part of a homework assignment in high school. We had to go watch Addams Family. They paid for it, and then write a review of it for English. Okay, so we did. I liked it.
By the way, why are we...
Okay, anchor point. Anchor point. Cool, high, cool. Wait, there was also the other, but yeah, there was another camp showed up, and they were like, "No, we're camping here," and they were like, "No, let's have a competition," and the Wednesday team won. Yeah. Enid, that's her name. She still needs to tell that dude to do something about that shit in the back of his hair, or the head. He needs to shave it or something. But then again, maybe that's what the young freaking girls go for. I don't know. Bloody hell, everybody remembers the bowl cut.
Why are we doing this?
Okay, so right there is where, okay, we end the brainstorm shit. So that can leave. Right here. The fancy name lines, but remember, gotta go back and give him his names and shit. That can leave. And the brainstorm background can leave. As we're going back to the... Oh, look at the dead fucks, man. Oh, the dead fucks. Just like Gary in Friday the 13th Part 4. The dead fuck. Yeah. Okay, so... we're gonna be going back to here. But for now, let's go back and watch what we did. What we've done so far. Okay, so... here we go. I gotta give dude the friggin'... I gotta not forget to give dude the names.
You guys are dicks. No, my king. These are dicks. Now, go get help, boys. Stay away from my Huxley. Oh. Well, screw him. That's just two more that won't come between me and my Huxley. Oh my god, they've killed Huxley. You bastard! It's now time for Brainstorm Confessionals. The recent death of beloved Brainstorm character Huxley has torn a hole into the hearts across...
Where is this friggin' shite? Oh, dude. There we go. Bring him back in.
my Huxley.
Choop! First class sound effects, Ralph.
Oh my
Well done.
god! They've killed Huxley!
Yeah.
You bastard! It's now time for Brainstorm Confessionals. The recent death of beloved Brainstorm character Huxley has torn a hole into the hearts across the universe. Let's see what some have to say. Huxley and I... He was the one person who was allowed to call it soccer. He was beautiful inside and out.
Oh, don't cry, Daddy. Oh, aye, you still have us. You're three special boys.
Fuck you, idiots. Am I upset, damn it? Of course I am, for crying out loud. Boo-hoo, damn it. Boo friggin' who. And we could still use his memory to whack off. I do not know why I was not affected by Huxley's mighty eye of sexiness, so I really do not have much to say. By the way, why are we doing this?
Silent.
There we go. So now we gotta put the name on the shit. For torso. And then we're good for today. Continue animating the finale. If not Saturday, Sunday. I'm probably gonna take a break from tuning unless it's 7th level shit. Yeah, so probably be back at doing the finale on Monday. But we'll be back tuning tomorrow morning. Probably some gaming later in the day. If not more tuning, we'll see. But I gotta give the name here. Okay, the name, lads. Okay, so buddy guy makes shit cramp here. Huh. Where's he at now? Over here? Or so. From here. Okay. So we need a name for Master Torso. Obviously. I said obvious. There we go. Doctor. Here we go. He needs it time. Dr. Torso. Doing Dr. Torso things. Come on, yo. Okay. Where is that? Where did it go? Right there. Okay. Gonna use the chat as the notes again. Frame 12434 is where we gotta come back. 12434. There we go. Chat is the notes. Okay, so we gotta make this invisible. Here we go. Go back to frame 12434. There we go. There we go. There we go. And make where is it? There it is. This visible now. Set its anchor over a frame, move it down. And that's how you animate. Who demand me demand, because I said so. Simping ruins friendships. Yep. Just enjoy the life, man. There's 8 billion people, you never know, like, should someone come along, you know, let them plead the case, let them argue, plead your case, and if it's not worth it, then hey, yeah, sorry, man. Hey, man, I got stuff
I do not know
to
why
do.
I was not affected by Huxley's mighty eye of sexiness, so I really do not have much to say. By the way, why are we doing this?
Why are we doing this? Silence. Yeah, regular voice back. So yeah, because
I do not know why I was not
Okay, where's torso? Well, it doesn't leave anywhere. I want that. When does that leave? Because that's when the name should leave, right there. That's right. There we go. Okay. Do you cook in coconut oil, bro? Not often, but I do have coconut oil. No more helium, Toronto. No, I just took it off because we're going to end in a second anyway. So we're coming back to here. Okay. Is everything cool up to this point? Okay. The torso's got to go back to the shit now. Come on. Anchor point. Anchor point. I pressed it hard enough. Maybe I didn't. Anchor point. There we go. There. And just in case that, put it back a frame to the previous frame, which should be that. I would advise you not to use seed oils to cook, bro. I use it olive oil. Yeah. I'm fine. Shit, we got to go back and get his previous size, which is right there. There we go. Right on. Come on. And his position. Love it. Love it. You see, that's why going back and getting the data, man. That's why anchor data. That's why anchor keyframes are so important. You can't see them because of the logo, but anchor keyframes are very important. Anchor keyframes. Very important in the animating process, unless or your dick face. Okay. See, these ones previous. Before the very, very important, man. Very important indeed. Anchor keyframes. So we got to go get back and put Torso's arms back down and shit. Okay, so here we go. Anchor keyframe. Right there. We're going to put it back a frame. So we can now move his arm back to there. Boom. Anchor keyframes. That's what we do. There. Over. You can use beef or pig tallow to cook. I'll use olive oil if the recipe calls for it, butter, ghee. Yeah. I'm still alive, man. Turning 50 in 2 weeks. The 50. I'm going to be cop age. Okay. Where's Silicone at? He can come back as well. He's invisible. That's right. We made him invisible. Butter ghee is fine. Yeah, I'm the man. Where's Silicone at? Okay, so I want to get the camera set for where we're going to continue at. So I said I can easily just have the script open. He just says enough.
Doing this.
Silence. You will tell me where I can find the nearest AI terminal, where it will vaporize all of you one by one.
Okay, so Silicone needs to be amongst all these guys because we need to bring Landon back. He's going to be crying, and he's going to be telling all to shut the fuck up. And then the ruler's going to try to get a message to Torso to, hey, man, here's how you take care of Silicone. So that's what we need to do. So we need to go back to where the fuck we were. Stop. It's going to be, I'm going to use the chat as the notes, using chat as the notes, using chat as the notes. 12,690. 12,690 is where we will continue next time, but I want to get silicone ready. Silicone is ready. Everybody's ready. We just need to bring back Landon and company. They're obviously too big, ain't they? Yep. We can just use their previous data to put them back to their previous positions before the brainstorm confessionals. That's right. That's right. That's what we're going to do. We're going to do that, man. Hey. Starting with Scott Landon. That and that can go. I said can go. There we go. Frame over. Now you can go back and get the previous data, which will be right there. There you go. Probably do this shit right now for these guys. Spoony Joe. I want you. Actually, we'll do this. We just reverse them. Go over there. Cool. Spoony Jim. Jim. Copy. Paste. And Jimmy Joe, your previous data. Right there. That didn't mess anything up, did it? They're shrinking. They're shrinking, man. I see that. Think I'm crazy? You're not going to mess with me. Look what I'm going to do. I'm going to step your ass. There you go. Now you ain't going to move at all. You know who else ain't going to move? Come on. Hurry up. You ain't going to move because I'm stepping your ass. Same with you. I said same with you. Most seed oil are bleached and hexanid oil. I don't know, I just like good food, man. Now, they ain't gonna start shrinking, are they? Or moving. Keep your asses in there. Okay, they're staying.
Huxley and I... He was the one person who was allowed to call it soccer. He was beautiful inside and out.
Oh, don't cry, Daddy. Oh, you still have us. You're 3 special boys.
Fuck you, idiots. Fuck you, idiots. Am I upset, damn it? Of course I am, for crying out loud. Boo-hoo, damn it. Boo friggin' who. And we can still use his memory to whack off. I do not know why I was not affected by Huxley's mighty eye of sexiness, so I really do not have much to say. By the way, why are we doing this?
Silent.
Okay. Why the hell are the other guys? Okay. Oh, these guys need to move back, man. Well, that's why. Okay. They do the reverse now. Come on. Hurry up. Boom. There you go. Bring you back. Landon, how are you doing? Just bring you back anyway, a frame. The Joes, the other clowns, wagons. Come on. Oh, he's done. Jim. Bring that over. And swap meat. I said swap meat. There we go. Nice round of production. I know, right? See, look at them. Look at these 2 dead guys right here. The first deaths in the Brainstorm universe right here. Richard and Richard, a.k.a. the Dicks. Okay. Okay, so we're good. Everybody's good. Okay. Everybody's basically good. You know what we can do? We can always go with a close-up of, return with a close-up of silicone. Okay, because he's saying shit next. Have the dead guys in here too, why not? So let's have that there. Set it as a step. There we go. Okay, so can we come back after this?
Silence. You will tell me where I can find the nearest AI terminal, where it will vaporize all.
So he'll end up walking slowly toward them, at which point we'll do a wider shot of everybody. Where he'll grieve. And Colton's got to be right beside Landon. I got to remember, I got to put these two right beside each other. Let's do it right now. Because then Landon's going to kill fucking Colton. So we got to set that up. Colton Cockton. There you are. Mr. Cockton, if you wouldn't mind, sir. Where you at? That can go there. Right? Yep. And there we go. And then Billy Hill's got to be near him too. Because Billy Hill's also going to get killed, but he's Colton's little buddy. Okay, so Billy Hill. Billy Hill, Hillbilly, get it? But he won't be smiling. Oh, he will. He's dumb. His eyes will be different. You know, it's just like the Spoonies. Billy Hill is just as dumb as the Spoonies, but he doesn't talk. So he didn't get any lives. Who knows? We can bring him back or something. But he's going to die having never said a word. There you go. Make those steps. Save the work. Just make my own Toronto logo. I have a logo. It's or do I? It's cereal and grape juice right there. That's my kingdom, because that's where it all began. It all began with cereal and grape juice, literally, when I was probably maybe 8 years old. One morning, let's just say I was 8. Woke up. I wanted some cereal. Went and poured in my Fruit Loops into the bowl. Opened the fridge. There was no milk. My brother had used the last of the milk. But I wanted my Fruit Loops. And we had grape juice. So I thought, screw it. I like Fruit Loops and I like grape juice. So this will taste great. Grape juice. Fucking gross. And that's when I was like, why do two things that taste good on their own not taste good together? And that started the whole journey of cooking and being creative for me. So cereal and grape juice is the logo. That's the reason behind cereal and grape juice. That's a story.
Silence.
Silence, clown. Silence. We'll also set his arms ready. Just have it done, ready to go before we friggin' continue on a Monday or whatever. Now that we pass this time, sure goes by. Tell me about it, man. It's almost Christmas, man. Yep. Especially as you get older, time goes by. Bloody hell. Gotta do something about where these guys... Let's position the Spoonies as well with Father. Have them ready as well. I want everybody to be ready to go for the most part, if not totally, before we continue next time. So, well, also let's bring them all down, man, because they're all up there. Bring them all back down. Well, first move these guys back to where they need to go. The cops, they need to go, courtesy of animated layer ordering. Luigi and Jamal, So they need to go in. They need to go behind because Luigi and Jamal are going to jump in front of them. Yep. So you need to go here for when Baller and Cracker, the most offensive supervillains ever, make their official Brainstorm universe debut. Identical twin brothers, Luigi and Jamal, also known as Baller and Cracker. Time flies faster when old because you have experienced a lot of years. Yep. And or also in, you know, especially if you fucking keep your ass busy. Like, holy shit, this is a finale, man. I would love to get this done before the new year. I would love to get this all done. And there's a good possibility of doing that. And it's been a year, and it's been like, holy shit. Like, this thing has been my friggin' year. So it's flown by for me. When I was 20, time seemed slower. Oh, yeah, definitely. Like, now I'm older, like, the shifts at work seem shorter. They don't seem, sometimes they'll seem long, but for the most part, they don't seem, like yesterday, holy shit. When I got home and unlocked my door from getting home from work, I was like, damn, it feels like I was just left for work maybe 6 hours ago. Keep your brain busy and occupied, man. Filling it with knowledge. That kind of stuff. So everybody's moved down there. Let's just double check and make sure we have the keyframe indicating it. Yes, we do. See that little dot right here underneath the logo? That's a keyframe. That keyframe has all the data of the super duper cops moving from up here to down here on the layer window. That's called animated layer ordering, and it's fucking awesome. Trust me. It doesn't sound awesome, but trust me, it's so fucking helpful. And we got to also move these guys down to... Okay, they're going to be behind Landon. Where the hell is Landon? Well, Landon's with the group, for crying out loud. So Landon, we'll put him right there. Everybody there. Torso doesn't have to be right there. He can go right there because screw it. Landon there is fine. Cole and Billy Hill there is fine. Cool. And so now this little keyframe has that updated data. And we always save our work. So they're set. I need to move, position people properly. You're a new anchor point, boy. You're going to be over here, man, with the other Jimmies, or the Spoonies. They're Jimmies. Yep, Jimmy. Wonder if the Jimmies wondered where, you know, the former has been, or went. You know, Jimmy's another one I wouldn't mind having here. He's welcome here. He's safe, if you will. He won't tell the secrets, you know, of the caramel secrets and how the caramel gets in the flowing caramel bar. That shit. Okay, as long as we have him in position. So that's going to happen. He's going to be saying nothing. So let's position Gigi and Fuckface here over near Dr. Torso. Jimmy is long in his own way. Really? Well, he's still in his 30s, or did he hit 40 yet? Once you get older, you slow down. You know, once you're out of that age, I keep saying this on threads a lot. You know, once you get older and you're no longer in that coveted 18 to 35 demo that the corporations fawn all over and shit, you then begin to realize that, hey, man, they never gave a crap about me. And that's when you really start to find yourself as you get older. My opinion. Just saying. Just saying. Anchor point. And you can go. Yeah, we don't have to see your fucking face. We can go. Stop. We can go here. There's Gigi. We'll see him eventually. He doesn't do. Yeah. Gigi doesn't do anything in the finale until the very end. He says something and he farts and sniffs it, and then well, Gigi doesn't have much to do. But what can you do, man? There's so many fucking people. Chin, we're gonna fix you because your torso's friggin' weirdo, buddy. Come on. It'll put him behind the Richards on the layer thing. Where the hell are the Richards anyway? Where are the dicks? We can move them if they're above everybody. Yeah, so. No, he needs to go behind the dicks. Yeah, behind the dicks. So the dicks. Where the hell's Chin Boy? There you go. There you go. Okay. Because this isn't going to be a long scene. Because when we come back to Silicone, he's going to threaten them. They're going to be like, oh, well, give us time to grieve. Landon's going to kill Colton. And then Silicone is going to kill Billy Hill and all the Boobians. And then we're going to go to Uncle Frank's house. So, spoiler alert, that's what's coming up. Uncle Frank's house is the beginning of finale part B. So, yeah. Well, actually, no, we still have to do the baller and cracker shit. So, there's still a bit to happen in finale A. The baller and cracker shit. So, yeah. But we still got time to release this before the new year. What are we doing again? Yeah, we're fixing Mr. Chin. No, not chin eyes. Regular eyes need to be the red ones open. Come on. Left arm. Anchor point. And I see that he's tilted upper body wise, so that can be fixed. Anchor. Over. Reset. And it looks like his head is tilted too. It is. Anchor. I said anchor. There we go. Over. Reset. And since he's in the shot and Silicone's about to talk, we can have his eyes ready looking at him. You know? So you're welcome, future self. Just like how when I did everything, all the setup months ago for the finale, I was like, you're welcome, future self, because I knew I'd be thanking my past self. And yes, thank you, past self, for doing all the shit ahead of time. So yeah, you're welcome, future self, for setting up friggin' Mr. Chin's fucking eyeballs and shit. It should be thingamabobbed. Stepped. We'll know if we move this. Yep, it's stepped. Yeah, his arm can be down. Richard one's arm needs to be down instead of up. It looks dumb. We can go back and put it there when he dies, but they're ready. So this shot is ready to go. No, you're what the fuck, dude? Why are your eyeballs not there? They're supposed to be over there. Not put his eyeballs over to the left. Chin. I'm like, I put the wrong eyeballs over. Did I? Oh no, I didn't even bother fucking moving them. I just anchored them like a clown. Oh, I didn't do shit. I put them on the wrong thing. There. Step him. Feel it. There we go. And his arm. Richard one's arm. All the work that goes into this, man. You got to blink them. You got to do every blink, every head tilt, every friggin' movement, every camera thing. That's right. One person doing it. And you got people putting words into a box and say, make it. And then, yay. And they get millions of views after 2 days. Fucking hell. But it's not about, but they're missing out on the journey, damn it. It's all about the journey, man. It's fun fucking times. Yeah. Have fun telling people, oh yeah, I put words into a box and they make a movie. Sorry, sir, you don't get to touch my boobs. Oh, this Nerby guy, man. He's put hundreds of hours into his shit, man. He's a man. That's the right arm. It needs to go down. We're going to put it down. We got to go back to where they kill each other. So using the chat as the notes. Chat as the notes again. No alert. Chat as the notes. Frame 12,690. Frame 12,690. Okay, I need to bring his arms down. But we're going to go to the original spot. To where we killed him. Here. Yeah, we gave them an anchor. We didn't friggin' move them. We didn't bother friggin' setting them a new set. Okay. Come on. I think I might want to zoom in as well when they kill each other. So we'll do it like before we render everything. When everything seems done, we'll go back and watch it and see if any camera adjustments need to be made. 12,690, that frame. How many minutes is that? 12,690 is 423 seconds exactly. Wow. That is 7 minutes and 23 seconds. No, 7 minutes and almost 7 minutes. 7 minutes and 3 seconds. That's right. That's right. Because 60 minutes, 60 seconds. Yep. 42 divided by 6 is 7. And then you add the 3 seconds. 7 minutes and 3 seconds is how long we've gone so far. Okay. So that's what's going to happen. Everybody's ready to go. Well, we'll take the smile off this fucking idiot's face. Ruler. We're not on the right guy because we're not. Yeah, we're supposed to be on ruler fucked. What? That is not. We're not on the mouth. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong guy. I'm thinking this guy's the ruler because he's smiling. No, that's boobs, the idiot. Stop smiling. He doesn't have the crown for crown. I'm thinking, oh, he's smiling. That's obviously the king. Not the one with the crown on his head, you idiot. There we go. And you'll be looking over there because he's going to eventually vaporize the fuck out of you. So to get your eyeballs ready. You're welcome, future me. You're welcome. Okay. 2 hours, 36 minutes. I'm off tomorrow. Game of Thrones with my mom. The next episode is the Golden Crown. Or a Golden Crown. Anyone who knows Game of Thrones knows what happens in that episode. It's fucking awesome. We have to move that. We'll keep it there. We just saved, so one frame over doesn't matter. Everybody's ready. Okay, the boobians. This guy needs to get his eyeballs over there, because who is that? Ends with a 5. That must be boobies. There's boobies? Yes, it is. Move his eyeballs over. Make it a step. Make it a step. Not noisy. Fuck. Let's see what noisy does.
Silence.
No, okay, move it all over the place. Bloody hell.
Make it a step. There. So now is everybody ready? We're going to come back to here. Let's just see how it looks real quick from this point. Everything in the blue rectangle was what's going to be on screen.
By the way, why are we doing this? Silence. You will tell me where I can find the nearest AI terminal.
So at this point, he will have moved over closer to here. Camera will be wide shot. So we're good. All right, we're cool. So where are we going to continue again tomorrow? We're going to continue at frame 12,006. Right, it's right there at the end of the chat. All right, so right on. It's coming along, man. That's right, it's coming along. You can export characters and animations into freaking video game engines now with this program. One day we're going to get Brainstorm the game and everybody's going to play it. But until then, next time, thanks to Jin and Sith for stopping by. I'll be back tomorrow morning to do some tuning for the 7th level, and then later in the day for some gaming, most likely, if not more tuning. Until then, Jin and Sith and the rest of the world, go do stuff as usual. Hip hip hurrah.